tracks in the mix.
Day in the life, let's see if you really trap. Turn off the auto-tune, let's hear how you really rap. Ha ha,
Yo,
send
guys,
a location,
what is
can't burn
happening?
up boy if
So,
you're bad, let's
welcome
see.
to another YouTube video. This is going to be a day in the life of an online coach. So, fancy, I know it might sound enticing, it might sound very cool, but it's really not all it's hyped up to be. I tried to plan this video, or I tried to record this video for the last 2 days, but I did nothing other than sit at a laptop for 12 hours of the day. So I really had nothing to show you. I couldn't even train, didn't have time, so I had to kind of put that on hold for 2 days. I had the rest day planned, so it was all good. But today, yeah, we're gonna hit up the gym. Just going to do check-ins, client check-ins. I'm transferring all my clients across to new sheets, so I'm pretty stacked in terms of work. But yeah, this is how I start off my day, my morning routine. I'm up at about 6:30. I have a coffee. I write down my journal, so I journal for the day. I write down what I'm grateful for. Fill up my own check-in form to check up myself, see how I'm doing, and then I come down here for my morning walk. So my surroundings are pretty sick, as you will have seen, and I just think it's kind of nice to come down here in the morning when it's quiet and there's no one else around, and kind of just soak it in for myself, because you can come down in the evening times and it gets very pretentious. It's all about kind of who you wear and what you're wearing, but it's actually just beautiful in the morning, to be fair. The white kind of aesthetic of it all the white buildings and the big mountain in the background really kind of makes it pretty sick, like. So that's it. As well, I think there's something about being in these surroundings and kind of seeing how the other half live, as in like seeing the yachts here, like that yacht right there, that big one, that's worth like 10 mil easy. Like, that's fucking crazy money. And I know it is very monetary, and it is very kind of, I suppose, not what you should be looking for in terms of motivation, but there is something as well about kind of seeing what hard work can get you, you know what I mean? So it is nice to come down here in the morning and start your day off, seeing some nice cars, seeing some guys who, to be fair, probably have worked hard to own a boat down here and stuff. So yeah, that's my view on it all. I suppose you want to be a small fish in a big pond, and not a big fish in a small pond. So you come over here and you're kind of thinking like, fuck me, there's so much yet to achieve in life. But yeah, that's everything. Going to bring you along today. Again, it's probably not going to be very exciting. I'm just going to show you my meals, going to show you what goes into the day in the life of an online coach. Going to go train. I have a full upper body session today, so I'll show you a few clips from that, and depending on whether I have enough content or not, I will bring you along tomorrow. I think we're going to Malaga, depending if I have all my work done. So see, it's a double-edged sword. You go to these nice countries, but you don't really get to do anything, to be honest, other than work. But I love it, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, anyway, see you back in the house for some work. Yo, so just back from my morning walk. That's like 7,000 to 8,000 steps ticked off first thing in the morning, so I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the day. Now, just gonna crack on with a bit of work. So I'm fairly stacked with it, transferring all my clients across to new sheets, new systems, as I said. So have to get down to business with that. But yeah, going to crack on with it now, and I will see you for meal one when the rest of the boys wake up for a pre-workout meal. Yo guys, so just said I'd give you a look at my new sheets and kind of what is involved in the whole process. So we obviously have the weeks down here. So this would be day by day, your body weight. So this is your body composition, biofeedback markers, 1 to 5, so 5, and you get an average across the week. So let's just say they have a great day on Monday, and then a pretty below average day or average day on Tuesday. That'll kind of give us an average of 4. So that's the way it'll work. Cover everything from energy levels, mental performance, then you have your activity levels. Did you train that day? Yes. If so, what training? How are you feeling? Ready to train? Strength performance, steps, calorie intake day by day, protein intake, macronutrients, cravings, digestion. Okay, so how many of these shits did you take? If you take more than 4, you're pretty fucked. But yeah, no, your sleep, routine and lifestyle, caffeine, functional data. So I'm a bit of a nerd for all that kind of crack. Gratitude, so important. You know, we always think about the things that we don't have in life. It's very easy to forget what we do have, and just so on. And then obviously we have resistance training, logbook, cardio, weekly planner. So this particular person, that's their calories, 4 days a week. Yeah, so it's pretty sick. Meal split, all that kind of crack. So yeah, there'll be no stone left unturned when it comes to tracking the data and what's that saying? What gets measured gets managed, and what gets managed gets improved upon. So no stone left unturned for my clients. Meal 1, pre-workout meal, is going in. Same thing as usual for the last 5 years, 14 oats. So I have 110 grams of porridge, scoop of whey protein, blueberries and raspberries, and this is the pre-workout meal. I'm actually going to be a lone wolf in the gym. I was telling them that you were going to be joining me all morning. I was like, I'm waiting for the boys, but they're pulled out. So I'm going in on a lone mission this morning. My current calories are 180 protein, 420 carb, and 60 grams of fat. So I think it's like 3,050 calories. They were increased yesterday by Ross. So getting nice and fat over here in Marbella. Well, yeah, that's it, and I will see you in a bit. Yo, people, what is happening? So, back from the gym there, had a good upper body session. It was nice to kind of switch it up and go to M13 for a change. So after the movements I showed you, I also did 3 sets on bicep, just a preacher curl, and 2 sets on triceps, just a dual cross body extension. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this now. This is the post-workout meal, the exact same thing that I had in my full day of eating. So if you head on back there, just give it a watch. Exact same meal, except the carb choice, or the Cocoa Pops, or the chocolate rice, the poverty version of Cocoa Pops, has been upped from 80 grams to 100 grams. So that's what you do when your food gets increased. You still eat the same food, still eat things that digest with you, just increase them, increase the portion size. So yeah, gonna eat this now, gonna watch a small bit of YouTube. It's about 2:30, 2:45, so kind of eat this, let it digest, wash it down with a can of Fanta lemon. So I'm going pretty exotic up in this bitch while I'm over here in Marbella. and then going to crack on with some work for about 4 or 5 hours. So I might actually head down to the coffee shop and do it for a change of scenery and get myself a decaf latte with almond milk. So yeah, that's it. She's good. So I've decided against going to the coffee shop just for the sheer fact that it is unnecessary. By the time I walk there and set up a coffee and get work and then kind of get settled down, it'll nearly be time to come back, so there's no need. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to crack on with some work here for the next few hours, and then I'm going to make my next meal. Again, I'm just still transferring everything across, so hopefully I have it all done in the next couple of hours. There is a lot of work that you don't get to see that goes in behind the scenes in terms of things that I do on my phone, because every time I need to use my phone for work, I can't show you because I use my phone to record. So, like for example, the last half an hour there, I was doing voice notes with clients, so I was going over form analysis clips, I was replying to messages, replying to DMs, content. So like for my content for this evening, it's going to be a transformation post, so I had to make it up, I had to get the pictures in lines, I had to get the testimonial of the person, to type it all up, I had to write it up. I also wrote up an idea for a video, so something about analysing your form. So like a lot of content and all the kind of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that like takes up a kind of large portion of my day. Obviously clients as well is probably the main portion on WhatsApp, so it's not as if I'm just kind of stuck to the laptop. I am stuck to the laptop, but there is a lot that goes on kind of on the phone as well, so I can't really show you that side of it. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with this now. I'm going to get down to work, I'm going to play a few tunes, get in the zone, maybe listen to a podcast, even though I'm feeling kind of more like music. I think that when I play some music, I kind of really get in the flow of things. And yeah, that'll be it, and I'll show you what I get up to after. Yo, so we are in for meal number 3, which is going to be 100 grams of rice, 180 grams of chicken, and 25 grams of sriracha hot sauce. Hot sauce in a hot country, why, you might ask? Because I am a mad bastard. Anyway, so it's now about 4 hours on from my last meal. Okay, so I was sitting in the same place doing the same thing. I got in a fair bit of work done. So all clients transferred across, all clients whose check-ins were done in time transferred across. There's a few clients who checked in late who I won't be able to get around to till later, because after I eat this, I have to prepare an Instagram post, I have to post an Instagram post, I have to get back to WhatsApp clients, I have to head out, get stuff in the shop for this evening for my last meal, and I have to go for my evening walk. So it's now like 7 or 7:30, in around that time frame. I think it's about 7, and yeah, I'm going to eat this and I'll chat to you in a bit. Yo, so actually a bit of change of plan in the evening. I'm going to go play five-a-side. So one of the guys bring me there, said they're down a man and they need a big centre back like me to stand in, you know. So I'm going to go play a bit of footy for an hour or two. Haven't played footy since I was like fucking 16, but I used to love it. It used to be good crack. So I'm going to go ping a few passes and get a bit of cardio in, and I'll pick this up in the morning. Yo, what's happening? So it's now the following day. I went and played five-a-side last night, then got up, did a bit of work. You will see that in the coffee shop, and now we are in Malaga. So we're on day trip. myself, Fran and Ocean behind the counter, so behind the counter,
Behind the camera.
behind the camera. So yeah, show them the background there. You probably can't see much venue.
No, you can see a nice bit.
Yeah, pretty sick surroundings to be fair. So yeah, I've been slogging out the last few days to kind of have a day off on the day trip with the boys. So get your work done and you get rewarded. So yeah, I'm going to have even a cheeky mojito now when the boys are having a pint. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. And I'll show you the food when we get it as well. We went Spanish up in this bitch. Hiding behind the bush. Look at them. Absolutely madness, isn't it? Yo, people, so just like that, we are back down in my favourite place in the port. Down the bottom where you can kind of see the fishes in the morning when the sun is shining and soaking it all up. But today is now Friday, okay, so I brought you along for the last 2 days. On Wednesday, look, I didn't do much, a hell of a lot except for work. Went to the gym, and Monday and Tuesday were the same. I just kind of slogged out the work I needed to get done. And then on Thursday, I was able to kind of take a bit of a step back, do my work in the morning, and then go and enjoy myself for the day. So at the end of the day, you didn't really get to see, but I went to a outlet store. I picked myself up a pair of these bad boy Birkenstocks, so let me know what you think, yes or no. And then got some food, and we didn't go home till like fucking 12 o'clock, so I was absolutely wrecked and there was no way I was recording an outro. So going to record the outro now. Today's Friday, going to be pretty similar to my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, except for the fact that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I do all my check-ins and everything that kind of needs to be done on that kind of stuff with clients. And now on Fridays I do a lot of programming and kind of more content and stuff, so I might try and even edit this video if I get a chance. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Hope you enjoyed it. Yesterday was sick. Malaga was absolutely beautiful, much more cultured than down here in the port, which is just very kind of pretentious and stuff. But the boat are nice. Both offer kind of different viewings, I suppose. But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of shit, and I'll see you in the next one.